Welcome guys, thanks for checking out this video. Now here I am continuing my project OGXbox Pro X. Yeah, I'm still sticking with that name, why not? This is part 2 in the making of this product, well the third video, so now here we are updating the controllers to wireless. Now after doing some of my research, the OGX360 Adapter stepped in. What I know of this product is that an Aussie named Ryan Wendlands created this not too long ago, just a couple of years. There have been a couple of copies over in the US, but trying to get my hands on this over into the UK was a bit of a pickle like. But thankfully I came across a UK builder and seller on eBay, which was pretty sweet. So we're not sponsored by this product or endorsed, so if you like this type of content, just hit the like button and subscribe to support this channel, that would be absolutely awesome. Oh, and in case we haven't met, I'm Jay from writesprite.co.uk, also reviewing adapters, indie games and modding for the retro gaming consoles. Anyway, back to the topic. In my previous Xbox mod videos, I've shown you guys how to open this console all up, so if you need any direction, I recommend just heading to those videos. I'll also put that in the description box below. Once it is all open, we do have to take out the hard drive and the DVD drive to access the controller ports that you can find directly on the board that is closest side to you, as this adapter connects directly to the main board, which is awesome because it really gives and ensures the compatibility and secure connection, unlike those adapters that you can find on other consoles. So this type of style would be absolutely awesome on other retro systems. Imagine it for the Dreamcast for instance. It would be sweet to get a memory built in, so a lot of ton of memory you can use that, so it can take off the load of the VMU. Well anyway, back to installing. There are a couple of screws closest side to you from the main board next to the controller ports. They need removing with a T15 screwdriver. If needed, a purchase link will be below as well in case you need them. And then you simply remove the connection from the main board, just a little yank. Don't get too tough, as they were worth keeping as well, just in case, you know. Now there are a couple of versions of this board that you can purchase. This is the one that I got, and this is how 4 boards soldered onto the main board, meaning I can have 4 controllers plugged in, connected at the same time. You can find these cheaper with just one connector soldered on, so that just means that one controller can be connected, but you can always get some build yourself kits if you wanted to solder and build it yourself. You can also find built-in shelled cases for these, and then you can have connectors straight to the controller ports. It does look a bit messy, but it's probably the most easiest way to get this going. It does look a bit messy for me, so this was the best way to do it, as I don't even have any soldering skills. So we connect the micro USBs that have been nicely numbered into the slots carefully as instructed. Then we connect the first and second player board connector to the left hand side, and then the third and fourth connector to the right hand side of the board. They do clip in very nicely. Now we piece it all together again, being very careful around these cables that are just flapping about. As I do have a SATA laptop drive installed now, I do have some extra room to play with. For my setup, I will be using the 360 USB adapter that I still had around from back in the PC gaming days. The official and non-official ones do work really great with this, accepting up to 4 controllers. Well, with the board that I got running anyway, as it does have 4 board receivers installed. You can use a lot of devices with this, including the retro bit adapter that gives you the option to set up a PlayStation 4 controller, but I'm sticking with the 360 pad as it's the obvious and most convenient choice. Just to be on the safe side, I kept the padding on the board and wrapped it up with insulation tape. Poundland saves the day again. This helps if any electrical and metal touch together. It could cause a short out and cause some big problems. There are a fair few ways I've tried to set this up. With a USB extender, you do have the freedom of connecting other adapters and controllers, including the sweet looking more recent anniversary transparent Duke controller. As stated on the seller listing, these are brand new components from Digitree US and RS, oh snap, with the fellow RS, which are components from the UK. These are professionally and meticulously assembled with a great low latency around about 4 milliseconds, which is just the same latency as you would get with a PlayStation 4, Xbox One or even current generation consoles. I've got wireless controllers on my OG Xbox. With the 360 pad, the white and the black button, if you remember that on the original controller, they are now assigned to the L1 and R1, which just makes perfect sense. Full rumble is supported with the controllers as well as Xbox One and Series S controllers. If you wanted to use a multi-USB port connector to plug in more devices, a powered USB one is needed. The following game footage is captured using the level hike Xbox HDMI adapter. A full review of this product will be found in the description box below. These boards are also firmware upgradable, but for the life of me, at the moment of this video, I can't wrap my head around about doing so. There's no simple method at the moment that I can see, no simple drag and drop files to a USB and pressing some button combo to install, which is a bit of a shame because with the update you can use a chat pad connected to the base of the controller and it can be used as a steel battalion controller. The buttons are just mapped onto the chat pad. Man, one day I will finally get around to playing this beast of a game. Of course, I would love to hear from you lot on how to do so. It does state in the selling post and the timing of this video that the prices are a bit higher, and that's just due to the current chip shortage at the moment. So personally, I've had a lot of fun installing this. It now brings great options and upgrades to this system, one system that I pushed aside in that generation of consoles. I'm really glad now this adapter is available for us. Plugging straight into the board really improves on compatibility and low latency, and helping gamers like myself appreciate this console a little bit extra. Now that brings me one more step closer to my OG Xbox Pro X. Still got a couple of more upgrades to do that I'm looking forward to. So as always, as I end my videos, if you'd like to hit that button, if you want to help support this channel, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I catch you lot on my next video.